or should I be saying GVC game? But today, we are gonna, why is it always doing it? But today we are doing my career mode on NBA 2K16. Just let you know, if y'all want to do a gameplay, then I will do that, but I already pretty much beat the whole my career. But all I've really been worrying about is
it's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Because he's like,
hello everybody and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jetson. Tonight it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Portland Trail Blazers. Taking a look at the Trail Blazers, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year they split the season series at a game apiece. One of the bigger stories this offseason, where would LaMarcus Aldridge wind up? Ultimately, he chose to leave Portland. How much does this set the Trailblazers back, Shaq?
Pretty far, Ernie. It's going to be impossible to replace the consistency and the numbers that Aldridge provided. But now, Damian Lillard's team going for it, so he has to keep everybody involved. And he has to be a little bit more consistent, especially when shooting the long-range shot.
Yeah, they're more perimeter-oriented now, but they still have a fantastic group of perimeter players.
That does it for us. Thanks for...
My
The Trailblazers are out of Portland and into the conference game. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Shumpert. And Freak subbed in for Kyrie Irving. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Davis is checked in for Plumlee. Alexander comes in for John Lewis. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Damian Lillard. On the court for the Trailblazers, they've got P.J. Tucker. Jared Bayless is out there with McCollum. Then there's Davis, and it's Alexander in at the four spot.
They're losing by like 11 points.
And Bayless kicks to McCollum. And the basket good. McCollum's got 9.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends.
Do you not know the meaning of pass? If you pass it to him, though.
Off target with his 3.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Because I wasn't in
to the middle. Here's McCollum, and that comes off the assist by Jared Bayless. And that's now 11 points for C.J. McCollum. Outside Randolph, high post try, and it's off the back rim, no good. Trailblazers leading by 17. Bayless dishes to McCollum, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. McCollum's got 13 points.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Yeah, the great field goal percentage to start exactly what they were hoping for.
How does dude break a layup?
And Portland with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him.
They do be passing up the shot.
30 seconds left here in the first quarter. Stolen away. Here's Dellavedova. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. That doesn't go either for Randolph.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
And Greg, it's been hard to watch. I mean, you can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one.
Oh, I made it.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Trailblazers lead by 16. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
So Where's my... Here it is. Make this game speed. Auto click.
And now it's from point guard Damian Lillard. He explains his stoic demeanor on the floor.
I was taught to, never let anybody see how you feel. I kind of just embraced it, for my entire life. Just, you wouldn't know if something was going on in my life or not, because as long as I'm taking care of business and doing what I need to be doing, that's all that matters.
Oh, they is too.
I would say, Clark, we probably shouldn't expect to see Lillard starring an almost entirely new group here for Portland. Davis has checked in for Plumlee. Alexander comes in for John Lewis. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And Jared Bayless subbed in for C.J. McCollum. On the floor for Portland, they've got Alexander. Jared Bayless is out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Davis in at the 5. Cleveland's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter.
Not a meaning of pass.
And it's Randolph penetrating. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. With the break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year. In fourth, the Trailblazers.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Price checked in, and Randolph drops them both. Here's Lillard. He's got 16. He feeds it to Tucker. Lillard against Irving. Lillard attacking. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Well, just take a look at what Lillard's done tonight. He's got 16 points, and he's sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range.
Well, Cleveland shooting a disastrous 25% from the field so far.
Pass the ball.
Randolph up top. He has 7. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Check out these handles. That's rush hour handle. Not midday, not early morning. That's rush hour handle. That nasty spin just froze the defender.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
And Tucker kicks to Davis. Clock at 6. Portland moving the ball around. Alexander gets the bucket.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Randolph can't hit.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And 101 left in the first half of the game.
That's the reason why I'm at a B+ right now.
He just big boy
because this
right
dude
there.
never want to pass.
That's
the reason why I don't like LeBron out here.
Really difficult for
all
them
he want to do is ball hog.
Now Lillard, 23 points for him the last game against Memphis.
And I thought the contribution he made by just generating contact, getting to the line was outstanding, guys. I mean, he picked up a lot of points at the strike.
From downtown, it's rebounded by Cleveland. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
And really, they just shot their average from the free throw line in that game. I think that probably changes the outcome.
No doubt. I mean, because there is a carryover effect when you're not having success at the line.
Here's Bayless. Gets an open look and hits. Bayless has got 6.
I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
Pass.
Irving passes to Randolph.
He thought.
Off on the way.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's the Trailblazers just dominating this one. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Guys, I'm here with Kevin Love. And Kevin, facing a deficit at halftime, what do you guys need to do differently in the second half of this ball game?
Thanks, Josh. I mean, we're getting good ones. We just, I don't know what it is. We had the day off. Should have got our legs under us in the second half, come out, go on a big run like we usually do.
I should do a game on my phone.
It's a make or miss league. Kevin, thanks for the time. Guys, over to you.
Thank you for the great...
All right, let's get our heads on straight. This is not what these people came to see. We've got to talk about that first half. I'll say this, we didn't get nearly the kind of quality shots that we should have gotten that half. We need much better movement off the ball. Open shots don't create themselves. And let's also make a better effort to get the ball into the paint and attack
our
the
brother got
basket.
any time to play.
Didn't see much of that in the first half. I know we're down, but I don't want that to dictate the speed we run our offense at. Good shots are the priority, not quick shots. We shouldn't be down this far at the half to any team, especially not this team. Let's show some self-respect and get out there and turn this thing around.
We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here.
How are we going to turn that around?
A different look here. Evans, he's checked in for Thompson.
Ain't no way.
Comes in for Kevin Love.
Oh, that's
Matthew Dellavedova is checked in for James. And Freak subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Davis is checked in for Portland. Bayless comes in for Damian Lillard. Randolph in at point guard. Channing Frye out there with Iman Shumpert.
That was in there.
Matthew Dellavedova. And it's...
Wait a minute. I shot it. See that? Wait a minute. See, that's supposed to be in. This one hasn't touching nothing. See that? It was in there. See, it just bounced out. It was straight up in there. It just bounced out.
Patrolling the paint. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. And Aminu kicks to McCollum. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. McCollum's got 18 points.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Here's Randolph. Portland grabs the miss. Aminu's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it,
everybody getting
an effort stat.
They keep switching the people I'm supposed to
than their opponent thus far.
The Cavaliers trail by 18. Clark, some tough offensive sets.
How he lose the ball?
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
The drive by Randolph from the high post, and he gets the jumper to drop. 12 points for him.
And
bro, you losing. Don't be trying to dance.
To get to the hoop there, just tore the D to shreds.
Here is Bayless. He has 6. Stripped away.
Okay, pass. You just need to wait for the...
We've got 1:28 left in the third.
Pass. Bruh.
Frye kicks to Shumpert. Randolph goes in. Rebounded by McCollum. Trailblazers leading by 16. Dishes it to Davis. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Now let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. 5th on the list, Ed Davis.
You know, nobody said this guy couldn't miss last season, and because he was such a good percentage shooter, one of the best in the league, his teammates always were looking for him.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Portland.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steals. I mean, they've knocked the ball loose a number of times and been able to track it down after the fact.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Oh, yeah. Not.
First one.
Why is the camera like that?
Alexander's checked in for Portland. P.J. Tucker comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. No good on the second, so it's 1 of 2. The Cavaliers trail by 17.
Pass.
Here's Randolph.
And this dude can't make none.
Portland's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. And he gets the bucket. Bayless has got 8.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Tucker. And that comes off the assist by Jared Bayless.
And the big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
And they're doing it at both ends of the floor. I mean, that's what you like to see. They've been controlling the action from both ends of the court.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Davis sets a screen. They set the pick. Cullen passes to Alexander. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Alexander's got his second bucket of the night.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run. Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
And Randolph drops them both.
Now we're losing by 20
7
points.
seconds left in the third quarter. And here's McCollum for 3. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Portland out in front, running away with it. And coming up as soon as we return from break.
That's the worst game ever.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. The Cavaliers trail by 20. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade.
Nigga, pass. Continue right here. But you gonna pass.
Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2.
Man, just made my thing go down for no reason.
In at the 5. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. Shumpert is checked in for Cleveland.
I don't give a try. I have 12
also changing it up. Lure is checked in for Davis. And it's Aminu. Look now for Portland. Ed Davis is checked in for Lure. And it's P.J. Tucker in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And Fry kicks to Randolph. And another miss by Cleveland.
Not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them, fighting for every loose ball.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. So for the Trailblazers, Alexander comes in for Mason Plumlee. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Damian Lillard. Here's Randolph. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter. Shoots.
What the?
That doesn't go either for Randolph.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Alexander, that is good.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it.
I ain't passing to nobody because they don't want to pass it to me.
Show of strength. for the Trailblazers.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, it seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with the mouse, Kevin. Quite honestly, they were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
Defensive breakdown.
During the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's
win will give them
anything
4 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series. A team
they'll
only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting, Greg, will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept in
like
a 2-game
20 minutes and 20 seconds.
The next game will be hotly contested.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Lillard. Just an outpouring of points from him.
Okay, but I'm gonna end this game right here. The next video I'm gonna be making a gameplay of Call of Duty, and I think I'm also making a gameplay where the Call of Duty is Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, and the other gameplay I'm gonna start is Resident Evil Biohazard. Please like the video and subscribe. GZC. Why I'm always sounding like that? But subscribe. GGC Crew. I said that wrong, but I'll get used to it. So let's get